This is our time to be the best we can be, okay? So I'd like everyone to go out there and do the best they can be. Don't be nervous and go out there and kill it. That's it.
Montgomery High School.
To our 2014 homecoming courts.
This is the last time outdoors with all of the oldest people, and of course, with our middle school band people who will someday, regardless of what high school they go to and what instrument they end up playing, they will someday be leaving their high school too. So thank you all for all the leadership you all have in the future. Yay! All right. The power of the entire block is on.
Okay, Ben, all I do is win. Ben, horns up. 1, 2, 3, 4.
2013, this band showcases the musicians and performers of the Catholic Archdiocese of Los Angeles.
on.
Bishop Montgomery High School band tonight. We're thrilled to have the Knights joining us today. We're welcoming 46 members of the band. They're under the leadership of band director Eric Hankey, drumline coach Nick Kwan, and winter guard coach Patty Glim.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Disneyland Resort Community Art Showcase presents a special guest performing group, the Los Angeles Catholic Schools Band from the Archdiocese of Los Angeles, under the direction of Eric Hankey. Let's give them a warm welcome.
Yeah, what'd you get? Sorry.
Yo, here with Stuart. Welcome to Warwick Castle. We love you.
Also, in those days, they didn't lie flat like we do with just one pillow. They had 6 or 7 pillows and they basically sat up. For 2 reasons. If they lay flat, the devil would think they were dead and take their soul away.
1, 2.
He doesn't say 3. It's very confusing.
I was late.
Thank you so much. You did such a wonderful audience.
It's true, they are waiting for you.
Folks, entering now the Bishop Montgomery High School Night Band and Guard.
Justin Hildreth. I've been in band for about 1.5 years now, and I play baritone. I guess what I enjoyed most was just playing all the different kinds of music and just seeing how we went from the initial practices to just making just beautiful music. I want to thank my parents for always being there and supporting me in whatever I do. And I want to thank my friends for convincing me to do this because it's been a great experience. Guys, just remember to just stay yourselves. Just make band as crazy and as fun as it's always been.
Hi, Kenneth. All right, dude. Let's just hug it out. All right, just hug it out.
Hey, man, you made it. That's all that matters.
I did make it.
See you guys.
Bye, Kenneth.
Somewhere out there in the world.
I joined the band November of 2011. I was a freshman, and I remember because it was 2 weeks before Thanksgiving. I've really just loved everything, almost everything about the band. Like, there are a couple things I don't like, but we don't need to talk about those. I really like the people. Got a great band director. I love all of you guys in the band. Mr. Hankey's a great music director. We have so many things and people to be thankful for, just the people that surrounded me. All the trips, I enjoyed the trips. The trip to London was a blast. Washington, D.C., Santa Cruz, those were all a lot of fun, and I'm really gonna miss it. Oh, and what will I miss the most? Everything that I just said I enjoyed. I'm gonna miss a lot. The trips, the people, Mr. Hankey, my parents, I miss everything here. First of all, I'd like to say thank you to Mr. Hankey, just because he works so very hard, and you can always tell he's stressed, and he goes through a lot, and sometimes he gets angry, but I understand. He works hard, so I'd really like to thank my parents, because they're super supportive, and at the end of the day, they pay for everything, so gotta give them some kudos there. But Mom and Dad, I love you both, and thanks for making this possible for me. Current band and guard members, what do I want to say to you guys? Well, I think that you should just try and be happy, like, whenever you're here together, because it's a lot of fun. I always have a good time. Think positive, be positive, because as much as 0 period sucks, it gets us places like Disneyland, and it's really awesome. And at the end of the day, you just gotta love, man.
Hi guys, I'm Nathan Quast. Play trumpet, if you didn't know. Been in band since my sophomore year. I joined sophomore year right beforehand. Actually, I joined because of this banquet. Rachel wanted me to come along with her, because I think back then if you referred someone and you brought someone along, you got to go to the banquet for free. So, and I think the banquet was at Cheesecake Factory, so I think she just wanted some free cheesecake. So I like to joke that I joined band because of cheesecake, but really I joined band because I decided it was something that would be a fun thing to do outside of school. I wasn't really involved in anything, freshman year, and I needed another, another thing to do to build a friendship base, and band was definitely the outlet for that. And so, what I enjoyed most was getting to meet people. I have, or at least in my imagine, I have more friends that than I would have if I didn't join band. Mr. Hankey pretty much was my main teacher on the trumpet, and so I enjoyed, just being a part of a group. Back in the days of the convent, it was like a little house, and the community was really nice to be a part of, and we had a lot of fun there. And of course, I fell in love with the trumpet. It was a lot of fun to play. I got, playing all the fun songs that we did for, like, football games, and going on trips and performances in DC. I didn't get to go to London, but that's okay. And so I'm gonna miss all of those things. So those are the things that I'm gonna miss the most. You know, being with you guys, being with my friends, playing in performances and things like that. To those of you still in band, just enjoy it. You know, enjoy being together. It's a lot of fun. You know, someday you're going to graduate, hopefully, and you want to have those memories. So you should just enjoy it most of all. I'd like to thank Mr. Hankey first and foremost. He you know, he leads us, gets us organized. You know, tells us to shut up. You know, gets us to do what we need to do, so that we can look and sound the best that we can. And that's ultimately all it's about. Hope you understand that if he ever yells at you and gets on you, you know, it's mostly because he cares and wants you to look the best and sound. I want to thank you guys, my friends, for, you know, just being good friends, being there, and, you know, making all these memories. And then for my parents, paying for bands, all the things that, you know, we had to pay for, just for supporting me and just, you know, pushing me to do well, to do everything that I did well.
Hi, my name is Nia Liggins, and I've been in band for the past 3 years.
I'm Jasmine, and I've started band when Nia started.
We both joined band together because we both love music, and I was really interested in starting a new instrument, and since Jasmine played flute, I thought that would be a great way to bond with one of my bestest friends. Oh my god.
Babe.
So there's like a lot of great things about band, but one thing in particular would probably be the people, because everyone in band is like extremely nice. Like if someone wanted to join an extracurricular and they were like, oh no, how am I going to make new friends? They should definitely join band. And it's also great because people, you know, even if you don't know how to play an instrument, you can still join and you'll learn. You'll still feel comfortable because there's other students just like you who might have the same level of experience as you.
Well, basically Nia took my lines. I would miss the people here though.
Yeah, the people.
You know? Like, it was hard to make friends at the beginning, but like through like joining band, it was really easy to make friends, and like I felt really comfortable with like staying in school.
Yeah, like, I mean, like, I guess I kind of talk to people like a bit at school and stuff, but I mean, being in band, you see those people all the time, so it's like if you're going back to being in a small school, like
our school
had like 12 people, so we were used to 12 people, not like 250 people in the same grade as us. So it was really great, like having that concrete group of people that you could see all the time. What will I miss most about band? I think one thing I'll miss most about band, besides my friends, is probably the fact that you can pretty much learn at your own pace. Because I feel like in college bands, most likely, or even in public schools, since there are other students who come from middle schools and elementary schools that have band part of their curriculum and ours didn't, people like us, if we were to go to a public high school and we didn't know how to play an instrument, it would be harder for us to adjust because they most likely want people who know how to play and have been playing for a long time. Yeah, we went to DC, we went to Santa Cruz. Talk about the fun experiences, the fun times on the bus.
Slipping, I've been slipping in buses. I'm sorry, but I'm a sleeper, you know.
That's okay.
I'll probably say that try to attend as many events as you could, because like I miss all the events. I really regret of like participating in them, because like some people get really close together through those events, but I didn't get to go, so I feel kind of left out sometimes. So enjoy it as much as you can.
And go to practice a lot, because practice is like really important, because if you don't go to practice for a really long time and you have a performance, you're going to be like, what?
Can't speak in Korean.
So I'd like to thank my parents, because having them take me to school like every day to be at school at 6:45 like that's like work. Like props to them.
I want to thank you to Mr. Hankey and all the staff friends who helped us, because it'd be more for them. We couldn't have came this far.
Yeah.
You know, we needed foods, we needed
water.
Water, definitely water.
We need lots of water, especially on the hot days.
Yep.
I'd like to thank Mr. Hankey because yeah, like I think it's really great that he put this together, because Bishop didn't have a band like before he came, except for like 10 years prior to him joining the Bishop community, and he's definitely made a tremendous difference between the video production and music production classes and just band in general. Like he's definitely made the school a lot better. Okay, what do you want to say to people?
I will be back one day in the future.
I probably won't. I mean, I'm going
Ouch.
1,000 miles away. Like, do you really want me to visit? Like, because honestly, if you were in my shoes, that gets pricey.
I would.
Well,
I was about organs just visiting.
So, to my fellow band and guard members, I definitely want to say, like, move on from any apprehensive feelings you might have towards anyone else in band, because you guys are going to have to work together during the next year, and the summer is a great break from each other. And each year you're going to be in a higher grade, which means there's more leadership potential inside of you. So really learn how to be the best leader you can be, because you're going to think back when you're like seniors about like when you were first in band and how like maybe nervous you were or anxious or how unconfident you were. So make sure to look out for the newer people and make sure they feel included, because although band is a big family, there are always those distant family members.
Listen to your drum majors, guys.
Yeah.
All right.
My name is Rochelle Compled, and I've been in the Color Guard Winter Guard for 2 years, starting with Winter Guard in the fall of 2013. What I enjoyed most about being part of band and guard were all the competitions and the praise that I traveled to with my fellow guard and band members. And I also enjoyed making a lot of friends. What I will miss the most are most likely the friends that I've made in guard and in band, but mostly in guard. I love you guys. I want to say to everyone, don't ever be late. Don't ever be late. First and foremost, I'd like to say thank you to my parents for supporting me throughout the whole way, and I'd also like to thank Mr. Hankey for being the wonderful band director he is, and for always directing the band and guard in all the parades and competitions. And I'd also thank Mrs. G for being the best coach that I've ever had, and she always gives me energy every morning because I'm always sleepy. To my fellow band and guard members, take all the opportunities you can while you're in band, because once you're a senior and you've missed all of that, you're gonna regret it a lot. And to my guard members, I love you guys and I will miss you so much. Don't be late in the morning. Always listen to Mrs. G.
My name is Knessa Tibala and I play the flute, and I've been in band I started band in the middle of my junior year.
Hi, I'm Eden. My last name is just too hard to pronounce. Eden Yuan. And I've been playing clarinet and for 1.5 years, almost 2 years. Yeah, I started at the very end of my sophomore year. So, yeah. And I really enjoy being in band. Everybody's just so amazing. I just want to say you guys are all really nice people, and since I joined band kind of late as a junior, but still it's like everybody just take care of me so well.
Like what I enjoy for the most being like about band is like taking part of the football events, especially because it kind of gives us like a time, like especially when we're in the bleachers, playing our instruments, it also gives us time to like bond a little more and get to know each other a little bit. Like other than besides like during practice and stuff, we have a lot of fun like playing for our teams. Yeah, and yeah, I feel like I would like miss that the most, especially the people, because like yeah, I feel like I would just like miss the people because like they're all my friends, and like especially like even if I'm like quiet and I don't really talk as much, I still see everyone as my friend, and like because everyone is just so nice and like really amazing, just like as he said. And yeah.
And what I will miss the most is, again, the band as a whole. I will miss Mr. Hanky. I will miss all my friends, because as Vanessa say, everybody as a close family. I know. Everybody as a family will be so close after going through all the things like that much. So yeah, I would just miss you guys so much. I feel like it's like the best band ever.
My advice for the band is to like pay attention during practices, and like yeah, don't be late to practice and get there on time, especially during events too, because you don't want to like miss anything. And yeah, that's my advice to a band.
My advice is that follow directions. Follow Mr. Hankey's directions. Like Vanessa said, never be late. Do whatever you should. Don't have any other things to do when we have really important tasks. And I know it's kind of hard to come here early and practice, and also after school, but I really want to say that for the band's sake, for your sake, just do it. You won't be regret.
Or like just try to manage your time wisely, and try to get to band, like get to all the practices.
And also don't forget to listen to your drum majors, listen to your section leaders, work together as a team, because yeah, band is like, we need to move as a whole. And we all know that our leaders are all great people. They'll be there whenever you need them. So yeah. So I want to say thank you to first Mr. Hankey. Thank you for being such an amazing band director. And I want to say thank you to all my friends, everybody in band, because band is not the band without any single one of you. Each of you are unique, and each of you are amazing. So I just want to say thank you for everything.
Okay. Well, I would like to also thank Mr. Hankey and the band, but also especially to my parents for allowing me to join band, and them taking the time to actually take me to all of the events, the football games, yeah, and like all taking part of the fundraising. That's fun.
That's a good point. Don't ever forget to thank your families. They are amazing because they are the one who supports you to do all the stuff.
Last thing I want to say to band is that I'm gonna miss you guys, and I'm really gonna miss like playing music with all of you guys, because music is like a part of my life, and I love music so much. And yeah, I just love all of you guys so much. I'm really gonna miss you.
The same. I'll miss you guys so much, and I will wish you guys good luck